First leg, it's RHIAN to throw first. Very best of all, please, game on.
And RHIAN Edwards quickly away
100.
and quickly into the groove as she bids to first and foremost make amends for the 2-0 drubbing she suffered at the hands of TRINA GULLIVER in 2010.
121.
And Gulliver bids for a 9th world title.
60.
She won the first 7 in a row, then lost 2 finals in a row, but reclaimed her crown in emphatic style last year. And I mentioned RHIAN
60.
Edwards, impressive in dispatching Dieter Hedman in the semi-finals. Gulliver's only dropped 2 legs so far.
If you look back through history as well,
60.
in the 11 World Championships we've had for the ladies so far, TRINA GULLIVER has dropped a grand total of 10 sets in those World Championships. And 4 of those sets came, of course, in the finals defeats to Anastasia Dobromyslova and Frances Hunsela, who she beat 5 times to win a world title. But 10 sets in 11 Lakesides dropped. It's such an amazing record.
26.
6 unusually loose darts, 3 from each player just then.
Doing this, she says, for her mum, Muriel, who normally sits right at the back of the hall, but is back home in Southam, watching tonight.
145.
Back home in Wales, RHIAN's son, Cian, 3.5 years of age, crying when he watched his mum win a match on Sunday. Sure he'll be crying with delight if mummy can be champion tonight.
$42.
172, of course, not an outshot. 170 is the biggest one. But another treble and a single would help.
81.
Superwoman watches 2 super women. Double 16.
36.
So the first chance not taken. And Gulliver has been a little wayward in this opening leg. And that 25 she was going for is a bit elusive. 84 left, treble 20 leaves double 12. So RHIAN Edwards will have another chance here.
Yet to score over 100, TRINA GULLIVer.
RHIAN, you require 32. Yes, that's game shot on the first leg. RHIAN Edwards.
Except for the 1-2-1.
Second leg is TRINA to throw first. Game on.
RHIAN Edwards holds her throw. She says she's feeling a lot less nerves than last year. That will help settle those nerves. And watching there, TRINA GULLIVer slipping once again into the adjacent bed, away from the 20s, will actually increase her confidence.
100.
Still a good score from Gulliver, but it's not dead straight accurate.
Neither's that. Neither's that.
36. 41. 60.
Having beaten Irina Armstrong in her semi-final, TRINA GULLIVer admitted she does sometimes find it hard to maintain her motivation.
60.
Such is the price of extraordinary success.
Motivation, not just the title again, but an increased prize money, £10,000 up for grabs, and that trophy in the background as well. I think having the trophy by the side of the stage might just give Trina Gulliver the motivation she's looking for.
60.
This is the
142.
as she goes for a 1-4-2 for her first leg of the match. This is the 11th time she will have spied that trophy out of her right eye as she stands on that hockey.
And their partner Sue on the right.
98.
Watching on with Nick Rolls' partner Joe. Nick Rolls, one of our referees this week.
60. Trina Gulliver, 44.
So 12 for double 16 or 4 for double top? 4 for double top for Trina Gulliver. No.
5.
Well, another example of a wayward dart, and it was snatched quite drastically and dramatically into the single one bed as
40.
Martin, RHIAN's fiancé, shakes his head. Trina Gulliver will step up for single 7, double 16. She much prefers the double 16.
Yes, that's game shot.
And levels it up.
Leg. Trina Gulliver.
Could have gone for it last time, of course. Opted for the 4 double top.
First. Game on. 100.
Zydedown Masters champion, British Open champion. There's 2 of the trophies Trina's won in 2010.
100.
And there, her daughter Paige shouting out on the left-hand side. Her other daughter Elaine back in the Bath Arms in Cheddar, working tonight.
100.
But I'm sure having a few minutes off to watch Mum.
She was also runner-up in the Dutch Open, Trina Gulliver, in 2010. And the BBC Midlands Sports Personality of the Year.
Here she comes from Southam, where they have
60.
8 park benches dotted around the town in honour of Trina's 8 world titles. Now making a home down in Cheddar. So accurate, she aims straight for the dart that's already in the board. They call it a William Tell.
First one we've seen at the Lakeside all week.
Trina Gulliver, 161.
So 161 to break the throw, can't do it now. Might slip down to the 25, but no, nicely flighted in, treble 20.
118 Oz a finish. A 140 would be nice.
60. Trina Gulliver, 61.
No, it's been a much steadier leg for Trina Gulliver, this one, but once again she misses the 25, hits the single 7, single 14 leaves double top.
21. RHIAN, you require 120.
Can be done now. Single leaves a double.
100.
That was to hold throw.
Trina require 40.
No breathing room for Trina on this leg. Pulls another one at double top.
Yes,
Double 10, that's okay.
Trina Gulliver.
And the Gulliver camp on their feet,
It's
celebrating.
Trina to throw first. Game on.
An important breaker throw.
The other thing she said straight after that semi-final is, "I'll need to improve."
100.
She was berating herself for what she called lazy darts. Maybe that comes back to the motivation thing.
140.
Difficult to know, not being an 8 times world champion.
I'm not even going to try and hazard a guess.
60. 55.
Looking for her first maximum of the match, but once again,
123.
wayward into the treble one. Round of applause though from Sue. And a wonderful civil partnership ceremony at the castle in
55.
Somerset in the summer. Great day it was.
There's a 140 to take control of this leg. Perhaps take control of the first set.
60.
No pressure to speak of from RHIAN Edwards. So this is for the set.
78.
Treble 18 leaves double 12. Single 18 leaves 20 for top. She's left herself double top in every leg so far. And in every leg so far, she hasn't hit it the first time she wanted it. But RHIAN Edwards, bar that 140 to open the leg, hasn't really been in the competition. So Gulliver gets another crack.
For the first set then, TRINA GULLIVER still hasn't hit double top. We've seen a couple of those. Unusual.
22.
Well, that's a slip as well. Leaves a double 9.
141.
Decent idea, going for the 25 or the ball. RHIAN Edwards has put pressure on the defending champion. Double 9 for TRINA GULLIVER. It's 1 double 4, then if she can hit the single one, that'll make her feel happy. And that'll make her feel good and golden all over. First set goes to TRINA GULLIVER.
A loud come on from Sue.
Second set, first leg. It's TRINA to throw first. Game on.
She insists she goes through all the agonies watching TRINA play. I go down now with that dart teetering.
64.
Yeah, which she did. Of all the people who play at the Lakeside, though, how can you ever have agonies when TRINA GULLIVER's playing?
That's what I was hinting at. If ever there was a player to be in the camp of, it's TRINA GULLIVER.
2005, 2006, 2010, she didn't even drop a set on her way to the title.
Hasn't dropped one yet this year.
43.
She just needs to win this set to carve her name on the silverware once more.
78.
The guy who does the carving on that trophy.
100.
He's got plenty of practice.
Yeah. As you can see. The Russian Anastasia Dobromyslova and the 5 times beaten finalist Francis Hunsela. It has been a Gulliver golden wash.
140.
I wonder if he asked for overtime when Dobromyslova won.
Well, you never know, she might be back to win it again. I think the plan is to come back to the ladies' game in 2011 and challenge for this trophy once more. Now for Wales, RHIAN Edwards straying into the single 5, so she can't finish.
42.
And we imagine Gulliver will go 10 for double 16 here. Staring straight.
Yes, that's game shot. And the first leg, TRINA GULLIVER.
And maybe she can see the win coming into focus now.
Game on. 55.
2 legs away.
You cannot ever beat a bitter bully.
140.
Well, RHIAN Edwards, she won the first leg, desperately trying to get another leg on the board. This time last year, she forgot her darts. She left her darts back in Wales when she came to the championship. And she is playing with her own darts this year, but she's had to go and borrow a pair of shoes because she forgot her normal shoes. I said, is there anything else you've left behind? She says, yeah, my engagement ring. Forgot that as well.
At least she hasn't left the game back in Wales.
140.
Just had a quick check to make sure her head was still screwed on, and that's fine, is there? Great excitement for it. The last few days, her brother, RHIAN, and his wife, Kim, had a baby, Marley, back in South Wales.
And our sincere congratulations to them.
40.
As RHIAN
106.
goes for a 106 to stop the rod. Treble 18, leaves double 16.
Yes,
She's done it.
that's game shot. And the second leg. RHIAN Edwards.
She says that's her favourite double. First time she's been able to go for it in the match.
Third leg, it's Trina
She
to
hits
throw
her first time. Brilliant
Game
finish.
on.
And a lusty come on to boot. And a chance here, perhaps.
Well, she certainly scores well enough to put pressure on, and look at that, they're both in.
140.
Another 140 for RHIAN.
She did score heavily against Dita Hedman, who didn't bring her best darts to the hockey. Pressure now, effectively. RHIAN Edwards has the throw in this leg.
And she'll keep it.
140.
Keeps on like that. Not shaking his head now, is he?
Edwards down to a finish. Gulliver not so.
First time she's gone away from the 20 in the leg, RHIAN Edwards there, as she dropped down for the 25, trying to leave 96. A very good time to plunge in with a 140.
98.
Good thinking though with the final dart, leaves the 100 finish, it's slightly easier. She's going to get a chance at it as well.
50.
A leg she started with 140, 140 might end with a 100 checkout for Trina Gulliver.
Can still do it. I think that's in, double 10. Yes!
That's game shot. And the third leg. Trina Gulliver.
And Sue is rising to the occasion as Gulliver raises her game
Fourth
too.
leg, it's RHIAN to throw first. Game on.
Last two legs, we've had two 100 plus finishes, but what a wonderful second dart from Gulliver there.
100.
Floated into the treble 20.
Somehow squeezed away into the corner. And then nerveless on the double 10, as you would expect, really. She has this final by the scruff of the neck now, Trina Gulliver.
Look, there is that dart. Absolutely beautiful. Just making sure she didn't clip the flight, the golden flight on the way, and it would have carried the dart into the one had she done so. To actually aim for that corner, she's the mark of a champion.
100.
As Paige screaming her lungs out. She got the voice to carry on much further than this.
45.
A 45 doesn't help the nerves, does it? Even when you're a leg away.
45.
RHIAN responds.
121.
Well, she's back in it. Look at this, all square, even Stevens after 12 darts each.
41.
And it's TRINA GULLIVER now 6 big darts away from the title.
Went for the bullseye. Not on a finish.
Looking for a treble. There it comes. Treble 17 would leave her favourite double.
97.
Can't find that. But RHIAN Edwards now with a Herculean task, and she can't finish. Can only put pressure
93.
on TRINA GULLIVER. 30 years old when she first took part in this Women's World Championship. 11 finals and 8 titles later, she won 16 for tops to become world champion for an outstanding 9th time double top.
26.
And once again it lets her down.
40.
She hasn't hit it all night.
Sue still can't look. Double top for RHIAN Edwards to extend the match. Double 10. Must hit it. Doesn't hit it.
He knows the writing could be on the wall here. She might not have hit double top yet, but it's a great time to start. The title awaits. It's 10s, and it's 9 titles for TRINA GULLIVER. TRINA GULLIVER, she's done it again as a partner, a sister, and a daughter embrace and hug whoever they can find to celebrate. £10,000 and the title of Women's World Champion is TRINA GULLIVER's once again.
Well, was it ever in any doubt? She is just absolutely superb, TRINA GULLIVER. That is title number 9, and along with the magnificent trophy, she has once again collected a cheque for £10,000.